We'll try it now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wellsboro High School girls basketball as the Hornets take on the visitors from Canton High School this evening. All right, great. since there's only a minute 20 to go. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wellsboro High School girls basketball from the Hornets' Nest. This is Chris Vaughn on Blue Ridge Cable Television, as tonight it's the Wellsboro Hornets against the Warriors of Canton High School. Wellsboro coming in the game with an 0-3 record right now. Canton is 3-2 on the season, and Wellsboro looking for that elusive first win, and they hope to find it in about 32 minutes tonight. Canton is a pretty formidable opponent. We saw Canton and Mansfield play a week or two ago, a little over a week ago, and Canton has a good inside-outside game. So for the Hornets tonight, they're going to need to be playing their best basketball to bring that first elusive victory home. Right now we're getting ready for the national anthem, which we'll have in just a moment, so we'll have to take a pause for that. Busy week here on Blue Ridge Cable Television with our games between Wellsboro boys and Wellsboro girls. We've been featuring Mansfield earlier, but now it's all Wellsboro this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Bailey Monk's doing double duty tonight, singing the national anthem so well, and also she'll be in the starting lineup as well for the Hornets. Right now, the Canton lineup being introduced, and one thing that we noticed when North Penn and Wellsboro, or North Penn and Canton played a week ago Saturday, and in that game we couldn't help but notice how strong the sophomore contingent is, as Canton has three sophomore starters who play significant roles: Ashlyn Williams, Emmy Tymason, and Molly Ward. And you'll also notice as the Hornets are being introduced that no more fist bumps with the officials or anything like that, just the casual wave over to Craig West and his crew who have tonight's game. Again, with what's happening around the NTL this year, the varsity game is played at 6 o'clock, and the JV game then follows. And the primary reason for that is there is really a lack of officials in the NTL this year, and so many officials are having to referee both games if they choose to do so. And they certainly felt that they would be the freshest naturally at the start of the first game. So the varsity game moved to the 6 o'clock time slot. And also there are several teams, both with boys and girls JVs in the NTL, that don't have the numbers, and some teams are not fielding a JV squad. So we're underway. Canton in the red uniforms with the black trim. Wellsboro, their traditional white and green. There's a steal off of the opening play, and Wellsboro going in for the shot, missing the basket is Emma Coolidge, and down with the rebound come the Canton Warriors. Coolidge had a nice steal there, but then could not convert the layup. Wellsboro having some trouble on the offensive end so far this season. Their scores have been low scoring games. They've come close, but they have yet to get that elusive first W. Perhaps tonight is the night. Shot is taken there, missed, but a nice rebound. And you're going to find that Molly Ward is going to be doing a lot of that tonight. A basket there off of the putback. And it's 2-0 in favor of Canton. She hurt North Penn Mansfield the other week, and there's a good give and go, and they get it right into Coolidge for the basket. So Emma Coolidge gets Wellsboro's first 2 points. John Davis back in charge of the girls program here at Wellsboro High School. John had gone on to Mansfield University helping Mike Whitling out with Mike's club for a couple of seasons. Now back coaching again here at Wellsboro. Another steal by Wellsboro. The ball tracked down by Kaya Boyce, I should say, into Bailey Muggs. Bailey pivots, puts it off the glass a little too hard, and the rebound comes down to Reagan Kelly. Kelly pitches it back off to Ashlyn Williams. Williams picks up her dribble, gets it over to Courtney Weiskopf. Back into Molly Ward. Ward's pass not strong enough, and another Wellsboro steal. So the Hornets coming up with some real nice plays here in the early going. Working it inside and taking it in for the shot is Coolidge. Wellsboro's getting some good high percentage shots here in the early going. Foul charge to Reagan Kelly. Foul shot by Coolidge goes in. Emma, a junior. She's accounted for all 3 points for the Hornets. Her second shot will not go. Ward tried to save it, but right in front of Craig West, and Craig said she stepped on the end line. Molly Ward from the great Ward family. So many athletes in that family, so many quality individuals in the Canton School District. And Molly Ward now extending that tradition to the girls roster as she's starter here for the Canton varsity as a sophomore. Hornets inbounding. Sarah Mosier over to Riley Boyce. Boyce has shot a little bit too hard. Williams brings the ball up court. She's the point guard for Canton. Into Weiskopf. Weiskopf to Ward. Good ball movement. Kelly turned away at the top of the key. Ward in. No look pass. Gets it back out. Off the back of the iron. No good. Weiskopf thought about it, doesn't take the shot. Williams moves to the side. 3-2 in favor of the Hornets. About 3 minutes into the opening period. Weiskopf back over to Williams. Good ball movement. Canton showing patience on the offensive end. And Wellsboro, nobody can fault their defense so far this season. The defense has been strong as they look to get a little more scoring and getting into the win column. Here's Weiskopf. She's turned away. Williams pushes her shot up off of the backboard. No good. And here comes Boyce. Riley Boyce into the front court. Over to Coolidge. Coolidge drives into the lane, but she's turned away by Weiskopf. Looks like Canton in a soft zone. Nice move there. and Boyce goes right in to score. Kaya Boyce with a nice move. Nice move there right off the dribble, and that left the lane open, and Kaya converts. Here's Williams being picked up hard by Coolidge. Weiskopf has a little trouble with it. Moving in for the shot, no good, and the rebound comes down to Boyce. Wellsboro. Emmy Tymason missed that shot. And there's a travel, and it goes back over to Canton. Tymason had a big game scoring against the North Penn Mansfield Tigers a week ago Saturday. Weiskopf got banged up and injured in that game. Almost a steal. Actually, it was a steal, but Williams then makes a nice play for Canton to tie up Boyce, and the ball goes back over to Canton. First sub looks like ready to check in. Alexis Baldwin for the Warriors. Ward over to Weiskopf. Almost another steal, and there's a turnover. So Wellsboro playing excellent defense, which John Davis's clubs are known for. And so far they've limited Canton to 2 points, and we're almost 5 minutes into the game. Into the front court comes Mosier. Mosier, one of the Wellsboro seniors. Molly Ward picks the pocket of Monks, but then picking the pocket back over was Mosier, and Mosier gets it to Coolidge. And it's going to be a two-shot foul. The foul's going to go against Emmy Tymason. Tymason's second foul. 2 on Canton. And Coolidge can't convert the first foul shot. Wellsboro 1 for 2 at the line now. Coolidge's foul shot is good. Wellsboro leading 6-2, and Williams came walking across the half-court line right in front of Craig West, and that's an unforced error and another turnover. Monks back over to Coolidge. Coolidge to Riley Boyce. Nice move and another basket for the Hornets. Sarah Mosier. And Wellsboro with 8 here in the first quarter already. Canton having to figure out the Wellsboro defense. And almost another steal as Monks knocked it away. They work it into Weiskopf. Weiskopf goes up. There's contact but no foul call. Now Molly Ward goes in. She has her shot partially blocked by Bailey Monks. And Wellsboro up by 6. Looks to advance to 8, and Coolidge goes right on by, and Wellsboro's hit double digits. Offensive explosion in the first quarter, and it's 10-2. We'll have to see if Coach Aylesworth wants a timeout, because Canton is in some trouble. They're really having trouble with the Wellsboro defense, and Weiskopf gets called for a backcourt violation. Ella Posada has come in, and she's joined by Catherine Burnett. Burnett and Posada have come in. Almost a steal there for the Warriors, but they can't come up with it. And now a jump ball, and the alternate possession will give it to the Hornets. Hornet basketball with 1:09 to play in the first quarter. Riley Boyce to inbound under the Canton basket, being played by Weisskopf. Canton 3-2. They played 5 games. Wellsboro coming in 0-3. Monks over to Posada. Posada at the top of the key. Boyce tries to make a nice move, has it knocked away, but Wellsboro is able to save it. Posada thought about shooting it. Picks up her dribble, and there's a steal. Knocked away by the Warriors. Working it over to Weisskopf. Another miss. Canton now has gone literally 7 minutes. They had that early basket. They've gone the last 7 minutes without a point against the Wellsboro defense. They work it right into Boyce. Boyce feeds it back out to Boyce. Boyce to Boyce. Riley Boyce with it. 11 seconds. Ball knocked away from Posada, and with 4 seconds to go, looks like the last shot of the quarter will belong to Canton. They're going to need to get it off in a hurry. And it was good if it goes, but it didn't go. So after one period, Wellsboro leads 10-2. After an outstanding period offensively for the Hornets, and defensively, Canton got that early basket, and Wellsboro, has, as they've done to a lot of teams, just slammed the door shut. And Coach Davis has to be pleased with that first quarter that the Hornets were able to produce. We're going to be right back here on Wednesday night when Wellsboro's back in action, the Wellsboro girls against Northeast Bradford. And then Thursday night we get our first look at Steve Adams' team as the Wellsboro boys will meet Wyalusing. Scoring in that first period, Sarah Mosier had 2 points, Kaya Boyce had 2 points, and Emma Coolidge had 6. For the Warriors of Canton, Molly Ward got that early basket, but Canton has gone cold here for the last 7 minutes. 7 minutes since they've scored a basket. But they do have 3 wins on the season, so we'll see how they bounce back against the stifling Wellsboro defense. Nice pass from Monks and Emma Coolidge, and there's a foul on Canton. Second foul on Emmy Tymason. Coolidge already with 8 points in the game. I mean, she's got 8 and Canton's got 2. She's got 9 and Canton's got 2. Canton with 3 fouls. Wellsboro yet to commit a foul. So Coach Davis could not have diagrammed the start of this game any better. There's a basket for Canton as Weisskopf goes in and scores, and Wellsboro also gets their first foul. Foul was on Riley Boyce. Weisskopf's foul shot goes astray. They knock it away there from Boyce, and there's a steal by Ward. Over to Williams. Pressure there from Coolidge, who knocks it out of bounds. Emma Coolidge playing a real complete game tonight in the early going. Weiskopf works it into Kelly. Kelly over to Ward. Ward picks up her dribble. There's a shot taken by Gracie Mead. Gracie Mead, but misses it. Gone coast to coast. And getting it to roll in is Sarah Mosier. Mosier with a nice driving layup. Nice driving layup there, and she's able to hit that, and it's 15-4, the lead back to 11. That equals Wellsboro's biggest lead of the game. Molly Ward works it into Kelly. Kelly bullies her way in and uses the glass to score. Reagan Kelly, one of the few Canton seniors, cuts the lead under double digits. Coolidge out front. Williams playing her. Back over to Mosier. Gets it over to Boyce. Coolidge thought about a long shot. Works it into Boyce. And there's a foul. Nice play there. Coolidge to Boyce. And that's going to be the second on Kelly. See if Coach Ellsworth decides to make a change. Looks like he's going to let Kelly in there with the two fouls. Billy Monks takes a seat, gets a little rest. I believe that's her first time out of the game. Foul shots. They don't go. Here's Weiskopf working it to Kelly, working it to Ward. But right on her was Boyce. And the ball comes out of bounds, and it goes to Wellsboro. Great play there. They block the shot and have it go off Canton. As I say, right now, Wellsboro really playing a complete game. Boyce over to Posada. Works it back in. Nice one-hander by Boyce. Doesn't go, but looking for the rebound, and Posada tried to get it. And actually, her and Riley Boyce knocked it from each other. Working it over. Three-point shot by Meade doesn't go. Ward tries to keep it alive. And the ball comes down to Coolidge. Coolidge into the front court, stops, pops, and scores. Emma Coolidge didn't give it up. She says, I will make it from where I'm on the court, and she does, and it's back to a double-digit lead. Here's Ward. Ward gets it over to Thorin, and Thorin has it ripped away and stolen. Missing the layup is Boyce, but Posada has it out front, back over to Boyce. Boyce thought about the three-point shot, doesn't take it. Posada cut off at the corner. Boyce underneath, a reverse dribble and a reverse layup. Doesn't work. Into the corner to Thorin. Ward has it knocked away. Another steal by Wellsboro. They get their hands on almost every dribble, and here it goes. Coolidge again. Emma Coolidge. It is your world, and the rest of us are renting space. Emma Coolidge, 13 tonight. And she just saw that opening, and she charged down to take it. Canton did struggle in their last game with Troy when they only scored for the game 16 points. 16 points for the entire game against Troy on, I believe that was the last game they played on Friday night or Thursday night. They had been 3-1 at that point. And this is a bit of a surprise that Wellsboro, not that Wellsboro's shutting them down defensively, but that the Hornets have found their offense, and they found it in a red-hot Emma Coolidge, who's got 13 points already. Well, she's got 13 points, and we pretty much have played 12 minutes. So if you can wind up getting a point a minute, as Emma has, you're going to be standing in anybody's lineup. Williams bringing the ball into the front court. And another Wellsboro steal. And they've had many of those tonight. Posada working it into Boyce. Boyce's shot doesn't go. Rebound comes back down to Mosier. And Wellsboro regroups with Boyce and with Coolidge. Coolidge again kicks it back out. Boyce's shot. That's a little bit long. Rebound comes down to Williams as Canton looks to get a clean shot at the basket. And Wellsboro is not giving them any clean shots or clean looks. Three-point shot there will not go by Tymason, and Boyce makes sure it's a one and done. Wide open for her jump shot from the corner, and they leave Sarah Mosier. They leave Sarah to her own devices, and she puts it right in for 6. Largest lead of the game. It's a 15-point Wellsboro lead, and now Canton throws it out of bounds. So far, Canton looking nothing like the team that played North Penn Mansfield just a little over a week ago. Coach Davis has the girls playing extremely well tonight. Bailey Monks is going to check back in for the Hornets. Again, the restrictions on the attendance tonight, it is just parents of the players. You're allowed 2 tickets, so each player allowed to bring in 2 guests. And at this point, no Canton fans in the stands. So we realize that there are some other family members and family friends that are watching on Blue Ridge tonight with us, and we thank you for allowing us to be a part of your Monday night viewing. I know Wellsboro Todd's got to be happy pretty well right now with a 15-point lead. And Wellsboro looks to try to make it 17 or 18. We'll see after that timeout if Canton can regroup at all. And there's a nice block there by Canton. Carolyn Theron able to get a clean block, and on the jump it's Canton basketball. But can they do anything with it? We go under the 2-minute mark, and the Canton point total stands at 6. And there's another Canton turnover, 3-second violation to go with all of the other issues that they've had on offense. I don't believe they had a 3-second before. But it's a 2-half game, so Coach Ellsworth's got to keep his team within some sort of hailing distance, or this is going to be long over with. Shot there by Boyce doesn't go, but they didn't block out Bailey, and Bailey Monks puts it in. The lead now at 17 points. And Bailey Monks comes up with a steal. Monks into the front court. In the Boyce. Back over to Kaya Boyce. And they work it back out, and that's going to be a backcourt violation here. As the ball got away from Sarah Mosier. And for Coach Ellsworth and the Canton Warriors, halftime cannot come soon enough. Shot there, a good open look, and they haven't had many of those, but Tymason shot won't fall. Here's Williams back to Tymason. She'll put another one up. This does not hit the rim. And Wellsboro gets the rebound. Boyce into the front court to Mosier. Sophomore Riley Boyce. Looks for senior Kaya Boyce. She works it back over. Wide open is Coolidge. Wide open, but she does miss that shot. And they fight for the rebound, and on the jump ball, it looks like it goes to Wellsboro with 13.9 seconds to go. Boyce underneath the basket, brings it back around, back over to Mosier. Mosier shot in and out. At this point, that's probably insignificant because the lead is 17. And we do come to the end of the first half as the Canton Warriors scored a basket early, and they've only had 2 baskets after that. And right now, it is 23-6 at the end of the first half. Rather quick moving first half of action, but Canton, who, as I said, only had 18 points in their game last Thursday night against Troy. Only 6 here in the first half, as Coach Ellsworth was wondering where the offense went. We're going to take a look at our Blue Ridge schedule here if we can for you. As I said, we are in Wellsboro all this week for our 3 broadcast games. And then next week on the Blue Ridge Cable Network, next week, Tuesday, it'll be right back here for another Wellsboro game, Wellsboro girls game, when they take on Troy. And then Thursday night, it'll be the Wellsboro girls against Towanda. So right now, a lot of Wellsboro girls action. We do have the boys coming up on the 28th with Wyalusing. Scoring in the first half for Canton, we can make it quick. Reagan Kelly, 2 points. Courtney Weisskopf, 2 points. Molly Ward, 2 points. For Wellsboro, 6 points for Sarah Mosier. 2 points for Bailey Monks. 2 points for Kaya Boyce. And then 13 points for Emma Coolidge, as Coolidge has double plus one the Canton output right now. We're going to take a pause for just a couple of minutes. We'll come back on the air with about 2 minutes or so to go prior to the second half. You're listening to Blue Ridge basketball in the NTL tonight, Wellsboro and Canton girls. All right, we're back with you with 1.5 minutes to go before the start of the third quarter. Both teams making their way back onto the court. And with the score 23-6 here at the half, we'll see what Canton was able to dial up at halftime for a possible comeback attempt. But if there is no comeback attempt and Wellsboro wins this game, well, get yourself down tomorrow. I know it could be a little snowy and that, but I don't think we're going to get that bad weather. You just go to your Wellsboro Pizza Hut tomorrow, and you just mentioned that you know that the Wellsboro girls won their game on Monday night, and you saw it on Blue Ridge Television. You're going to get 15% off if you choose to dine in, and also 15% off your order on carryout. So if the Wellsboro Hornets hold on to this victory, you get a victory too at your Wellsboro Pizza Hut. This offer will be good all day tomorrow, or if you have the munchies tonight, after the game tonight or all day tomorrow, 15% off your carry-out order, 15% off your dine-in order at your Wellsboro Pizza Hut, as they are right in tune with Wellsboro Athletics. But Hornets have to close out the deal here now in the second half. We'll see if Canton comes out strong. They come out with a strong shot, but it doesn't go in, and Wellsboro comes right back with the rebound. Sarah Mosier moving it into Riley Boyce. Weisskopf just got a hand on it, but then Wellsboro steals it right back. And Coach Davis quickly calls a timeout as Emma Coolidge was controlling the ball, but the Canton players are ready to try to pry it away. And so they take a 30-second timeout. So Canton did get a good look at that first shot of the quarter, but like so many of the shots already tonight, nothing seems to be falling on this Monday evening in January for the Warriors so far tonight. And if Wellsboro needed an offensive spark, they found one certainly in Emma Coolidge. When you're in the third quarter and you got over double the points of the entire opposing team, you know you're having a good night. Coolidge thought about the three, really thought about the three. Doesn't take it, drives into the lane, picks up her dribble, gets it over to Mosier. Mosier to Bailey Monks. Nice move by Bailey. Nice hard move, and we're now up to a 19-point lead. Williams over to Weisskopf. Weisskopf to Molly Ward. Ward into the corner. Canton is almost at the point in this game, if they were going to try to come back, they can't really take a lot of time on the offensive end. Ward goes in, and Bailey Monks just says, get it out of here. She knocks it away. Right into the lane comes Kelly. Kelly misses the shot, but she's fouled on the play. That is the second foul in the game on Wellsboro. So they've been playing great defense, and yet they have not committed fouls. So many times, if you're really playing a tight defense, you're going to get fouls called on you, but they were able to keep the fouls from being called either. Here's Williams working it into Kelly. Shot by Weisskopf. Three-pointer doesn't go. And here goes Coolidge. Can Wellsboro push this lead over 20? Mosier back to Coolidge. Looked for Boyce, who was cutting there. Working it back in again to Monks. Monks with a nice move again. Bailey Monks. Just too quick for the Canton defender. Well, Wellsboro was struggling a little bit this season. They just needed Blue Ridge Cable Television to show up for the game. You would know that they hadn't won yet the way they're playing tonight, and you wouldn't have known Canton has won 3 times. It's been all Wellsboro, start to finish. Ward goes in, and her pass, there's another steal. Here goes Coolidge. Here goes 2 more. And it's now 29-6. And not much else you can say. Another Wellsboro steal. Shot there, a steal in the basket. Riley Boyce in the scoring column. And it looks like Canton's bringing in some deeper reserves now, as whatever the game plan was to start the third quarter, it hasn't worked. Weisskopf goes up, and there's going to be a foul. That's only the 3rd foul in the game on Wellsboro. Only the 3rd foul, but that is actually the 2nd foul on Boyce. Another miss. Coolidge gets the rebound. Long 3-pointer. That one doesn't go, but the rebound comes down to Riley Boyce. There's Kylie Boyce. Riley puts it up, no good. Bailey Monks with the rebound, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, and she follows up her miss, and now all of a sudden, Wellsboro has 2 players who've outscored the Canton team. Bailey now with 8 points. 33-6. Wellsboro starting this quarter out on a 10-0 run. Almost a steal by Riley Boyce, and almost backcourt, and now they're going to say it is backcourt, so the Wellsboro defense forces another Canton turnover. Ella Posada in the game. Got to imagine we're going to start seeing some of the deeper reserves. Catherine Burnett, they both played in the first half, but it has just not been Canton's night tonight. There's a travel on Riley Boyce. Katie Larkham now off the bench for Canton. They'll give her a chance to see if she can't crack the code that has been the Wellsboro defense. And another steal. Here's Posada working it inside the Monks. There goes Bailey. Misses that shot, though. Good hard drive to the basket. And the Hornets are able to fight for the jump ball. And Wellsboro gets it on the alternate possession. Riley Boyce into Kylie. She puts it up too hard, misses that. And here comes Canton. Williams over to Jasmine Hickok, who's seeing some playing time. Hickok has it deflected out of bounds. And almost stolen away again. With the ball is Gracie Mead. And there's a travel on Katie Larkham. As Wellsboro has pulled a good bit of their starting lineup. I'm sorry, Canton has pulled a good bit of their starting lineup. There's a shot that goes awry. And Canton will get the rebound with 2 minutes to play here in the quarter. Canton yet to score in quarter number 3. Here's Williams. Back over to Hickok. Hickok works it into the corner. Thinking about taking the shot, but not taking it is Alexis Baldwin. Williams, I believe, is the only starter that's still out there for the Warriors. Hickok over to Williams. They're working the ball around well, but absolutely nothing is going in the basket. There was a shot that was short, and with a minute and a half to go, Wellsboro comes down with it. Posada works it right in, stops, shoots. That's off the back of the rim, no good. And on the alternate possession, it goes to Canton. Bailey Monk's back into the game, replacing Kaya Boyce. Williams works it inside to Gracie Mead. Mead over to Hickok. Hickok can't control it. Posada puts her body on the floor. And it's ricocheting off of Hickok. And another new name, Sarah Davey. Sarah Davey now into the Canton lineup. As Coach Aylesworth tries to tinker with his players to see if he can get somebody who can score the basket. Riley Boyce underneath the Canton basket to bring it in. Posada has it. Back over to Boyce. Posada into Bailey Monks. The bank is open for a Bailey basket. Using the glass effectively. 2 more for Bailey Monks. Bailey now with 10 points. The seal has been tight on the Canton basket pretty much all game long, and now they toss it into the backcourt for a turnover. And this is just not the same Canton team that we saw just over a week ago. I think they had 48 in that game against North Penn Mansfield. Long shot by Coolidge does not go in. In that quarter, Wellsboro scores 12 points, Canton 0. So 35-6 with 8 minutes to go. And I guess the only question now is, will the mercy rule come into play in these last 8 minutes? But again, Blue Ridge and Pizza Hut combining to give you 15% off carry-out, 15% off dine-in. Last year and the year before we ran this promotion, it was just 15% off your dine-in, but with the situation today, certainly they are open for limited dine-in, but if you feel comfortable with a carry-out order, just say, you saw the Wellsboro girls, you saw them win Monday night, 15% off your order later this evening and all day and night tomorrow. And then we'll be back here in Wellsboro Wednesday night. Wellsboro wins that game. We'll have another Pizza Hut discount for Thursday. Wednesday it'll be Northeast Bradford in town. Just a great defensive effort tonight. And I guess you can't get any better than holding the team to 0 points in the quarter. And that's exactly what they did. And Wellsboro is bringing back most of their Canton is bringing out all their starting lineup to start the fourth quarter, just to see if they can do anything positive in the fourth quarter to build up some momentum for their next game. Monks is out at the top of the key. Gets it over inside to Kaya Boyce. Kaya Boyce is shot out the back rim. Molly Ward gets the nice rebound. See if Canton can have a big finish. Emmy Tymason back over to Williams. Tymason over to Weiskopf. Weiskopf shot goes in. Nothing but net. Courtney Weiskopf has 4. And Canton breaks the long scoring drought, which encompassed the entire third quarter and probably at least the last 4 minutes of the second quarter. Wellsboro can absolutely be in no hurry whatsoever. Here goes Coolidge. She goes up to the basket. She's hacked and whacked. And free throws will be taken by Emma Coolidge. Emma has 15 in the game. Emma has 16 in the game. Looking for shot number 2, and that doesn't go. But Bailey Monks is right there to tie up Reagan Kelly. But on the alternate possession, the ball goes to Canton. They work it inside to Kelly. That doesn't go. Coolidge out front. Whips it across court to Bailey Monks. Monks to Mosier. Wellsboro running a very patient offense right now. As the first win of the season, less than 6 minutes away. Boyce is shot no good, but Mosier gets the rebound and gets it back out to Coolidge, and we start all over again. Here's Boyce. Back to Coolidge. Emma stops with her dribble. Boyce can't control the pass, and Canton gets it. Courtney Weiskopf to inbound it to Williams. Kelly over to Weiskopf. Weiskopf, the Canton High scorer, with 4 points. Here's Ward back to Weiskopf, bouncing it in. Kelly goes up hard, puts it off the backboard. No good, but the save by Monks goes right to Molly Ward. And she doesn't miss that one, and Wellsboro does call a 30-second timeout. Once again, limited fans allowed into the Hornets' Nest. Certainly not the enthusiasm we'd get on a regular game if Wellsboro was ahead by this amount of points. But I'm sure Coach Davis is going to think we can use this game as a launching pin for the rest of the season. And why not? They've already exhibited what a good defensive team they were this season. Now they're getting the offense to match. And here's Coolidge. Coolidge being played tentatively by Emmy Tymason. They work it into Boyce. Boyce thought about making a move, doesn't. And the pass stolen away by Williams. Ashlyn Williams now into the front court. Long pass over to Weiskopf. Carolyn Thorin misses that shot. Coming down to the last 4 minutes of basketball. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to have mercy rule, and you don't really want to see the mercy rule if you don't have to. And it doesn't look like Wellsboro's in any hurry. So no real chance of this lead getting to 35. Boyce, very patient. Works it back over to Monks. Underneath is Mosier. Mosier passes it off to Coolidge. Coolidge has it go around the rim, but she gets her own rebound and puts that up. And she is fouled. And that's the first foul of the half on Canton. Or second foul of the half, I beg your pardon. Second foul of the half. Now, Canton has committed 5 fouls in the game, and that's the 4th on Tymason. So they've only committed 5 fouls, and one young lady's committed 4 of them. Coolidge hits them both. And Coolidge's night is done. 18 points for Emma Coolidge, as she will finish this game outscoring the entire Warrior squad. Bailey Monks right now tied with Canton. Canton has 10, Bailey has 10. And they get it back to Bailey Monks. Works it back over to Mosier. They work it back into Monks. She can't control that pass, and Ward comes up with the steal. And she gets it up to Ashlyn Williams. Ward, nice pass there. They find the open ball player, and that shot just from Larkham. It's been that kind of night for Canton. Good open look and close in, but no 2 points. And there goes Bailey. She can't get that to fall. Boyce fights for the rebound and gets it. Kaya Boyce with 4 now. As Bailey had Kaya pick her up on that one. Sliding it over to Catherine Thorin. Back over to Williams. Williams hasn't been out tonight, I don't believe. She's played the entire game for Canton. And there's a shot that misses everything. Back over to Catherine Burnett. Burnett to Mosier. 1:30 to go in the game. Boyce moves in, debating whether to shoot it, and she said, oh, what the heck, we will do that. And a timeout just to bring a sub in. And coming into the game is Alexis Baldwin again for Canton. And it looks like Alyssa Bisbing now into the lineup for Wellsboro. There's a shot off the backboard that doesn't go. Shot there by Bisbing. She tried to get in the scoring column. Doesn't quite get it to work. And with a half a minute to play, the Hornets in the win column. And with efforts like tonight, there'll be more wins to follow. Coach Davis cannot be upset with tonight's game. And Posada comes up with a possible final steal of the game. And it doesn't look like they want to get a shot here. Mosier back over to Boyce. And they'll just let this time expire. And the final score, 42-10. That last quarter, Wellsboro does outscore Canton 7-4. So it meant that they did outscore the Warriors in all quarters. And this was just over from the outset. It was 2-2 at one time. But other than that, it's been all Wellsboro all night long as they defeat the Canton Warriors. Canton now falls to 3-2 on the season. Wellsboro goes to 1-3. Points in the game, Reagan Kelly, 2 for Canton, 4 for Courtney Weisskopf, 4 for Molly Ward, and for the victorious Wellsboro Hornets, 6 points for Kaya Boyce, 10 points for Bailey Monks, 6 points for Sarah Mosier, 2 points for Riley Boyce, and 18 points tonight. Outstanding game for Emma Coolidge. Final score again, 45-10 in favor of Wellsboro. We'll see if they can make it 2 in a row on Wednesday night when they take on Northeast Bradford, and that'll be our next Blue Ridge broadcast. We'll be on with you Wednesday night from the Hornets' Nest. And once again, the 15% carry out and 15% off dine-in order with your Wellsboro Pizza Hut. That's in play right now until Wednesday as the Wellsboro Hornets grab that elusive first victory. That is going to do it for our Blue Ridge broadcast for tonight. Chris Vaughn thanking you for allowing us to be a part of your evening. On behalf of Mr. Tom Freeman at Blue Ridge Cable, on behalf of Matt Rendos and his student staff here at Wellsboro High School, we thank you for allowing Blue Ridge to be a part of your Monday night sports viewing pleasure. Good night, everyone.